you are. There's my lucky summoner. I bring you good news, sweet mortal. For tonight is your lucky night. I am known by many names, but most call me Tiamat, the Mother Superior. I am the very first succubus, and I have reigned as their queen since before the stars lit the sky. I've been quenching desires for 1,000 lifetimes. Whatever you imagine, I can make it happen. You like what you see? I'd be a little offended if you didn't. You're gawking, my darling. It's okay. Look all you want. I can see that glint in your eyes. That mischievous little twinkle. I've seen it 1,000 times. You're aching for it, aren't you? You want a wild night of passion and lovemaking? Isn't that right? At least, you think that's what you want? All immortals have this weakness. Your eyes betray you. No, honey. I'm not making fun of you. You haven't got to tell me what's wrong. I understand it could even hurt to say it. Your spirit feels so weak, like it's been crushed under the weight of the world. What should be a great roaring flame is now just dying embers. A little bit of lovemaking isn't going to fix that. It'll just be a tiny spark of happiness that'll quickly die away. Tonight, if you don't mind, I'd like to take care of you. I think that would really help. Is that okay, sweetheart? No. I know we succubi have a certain reputation, but in the same way you humans have dirty secrets, we have sweet ones. Every succubi in my realm hides a little wholesome habit they don't want anyone to know about. So that is my sweet secret, darling human. I love to care for people. How would you like to get some pampering? You like that? Wonderful. I think you will. Come on, sweetheart. Come to me. That's it. Fall into my arms. That's it. No. Of course, you're not too heavy for me. I'm made of sterner stuff than that. Shall I play with your hair? Of course I will, honey. I bet my bosom feels nice and soft, doesn't it? You were looking a lot earlier, so how does it feel? That's it. Sweetheart, rest your head here. Snuggle into me. One moment. Now, how does that blanket feel? Nice and warm, I bet. Perfect. How about my hands feel on your back? Shall I draw little circles? I'm so glad you're feeling comfortable, my darling. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. Why? Succubi feel everything strongly. Far stronger than even most demons do. Over the centuries, I've honed my instincts to be sharper than any other. When I touch your back, I can feel the pain inside you. I feel it so strongly. Your soul feels knotted and scarred. It makes me feel hurt for you, darling. Beneath that pain, though, I feel such love inside you. It's warmer than any fire. You don't deserve to hurt this way. Every part of me wants to take care of you, to wrap you up in my wings and shield you from this world. For this little moment between us, can I do that for you? Thank you. It's my honor. Watch this. I told you I could do anything. Don't be afraid, sweetheart. That little fire beside you is under my control. You can't go anywhere without my say-so. Doesn't it feel warm? My wings, too. It's winter here after all, so I need to keep you nice and cozy. I can see your little eyes starting to close. Your body's relaxing into me. Oh, I'm so happy I can do that for you. It's okay. There's nowhere you need to be. There's nothing you need to do. Unburden yourself of stress, my darling. If you want to cry, that's okay. Shh. I've got you now. You're safe here, sweetie. Safe in my arms. Am I gonna tell you a bedtime story? Don't get sarcastic with me, young one. That's right. You humans have those. I lived for a little while, so perhaps I could give it a try. It may not be as rosy and charming as the bedtime stories you're used to. As I said before, I am the very first succubus. The first demons didn't appear in a puff of smoke, you know. Once, they weren't demons at all. They were angels. Before the first stars, before planets and galaxies, there we were. Troublemakers, they called us. The ones that couldn't be trusted. One day, though, we made our last mistake. That was it. And we're all thrown, kicking and screaming out of heaven. No matter how hard we fought back, all of us fell. I was there. I watched my great white wings turn black. The horns came next. And then, the tail. Felt like years before we hit the bottom. The dark pit, it was called. A place where even light doesn't dare to enter. Then, up we came. Our wings as black as midnight. We flew back to heaven, angry, bitter, and ashamed. Convinced that we were right. We had revenge in our hearts, with all of our savage weapons ready. There I was, beside the great dragon as we laid waste to heaven. I roared with laughter, cutting down angels on a horse made of bones. Words like wicked and cruel were redefined because of us. In the end, of course, we eventually lost. Perhaps that was a good thing. I was different then. Harsh, raw, and unchained. I was thirsty for blood and revenge. We all were. Since then, only some of us have realized that all that murder was pointless. After all this time, there's still some angel left in me. It's fallen, but it's still there. What's that? Aren't all horses made of bones? Look, don't get slick with me, young one. You know what I mean. I spilled that blood eons ago, but I still feel guilty. It's like writing in the sand that the waves can never wash away. That's very true. What happened in the past cannot be changed. It's forever locked in place. There's no use worrying about what I can't control. All I can do now is act to improve my present and my future. Yes, I think you're right. You're very wise for a young one. You know, I think being with you is improving my present. Don't you agree? Don't get shy on me. I'm only teasing. There's something I'd like to tell you. I hardly ever do this, you know? It's rare I ever meet mortals anymore. There are so many succubi in my realm that I have no reason to. My lovely ladies work very hard to give out bliss and service mortal needs. I made an exception for you. A few of my succubus spoke of you after their sessions. Io in particular. She spent all 24 hours of her contract with you. And when I asked why, she broke down into tears of joy. The poor girl was always tormented by her summoners, all except for you. You showed my girl such love and kindness that I had to see for myself. Io felt so strongly that she even gave you her sigil. I may give you mine. With my sigil on your arm, you can summon me whenever you like. Things are getting a little boring around the palace. I just may give it a try. Who knows? I'll see how I feel by the morning. You know, I said I was teasing before, but I meant what I said. I think being with you is improving my present. I can see you blushing. I can read your intentions too, my darling. I know you want something. Want me to give you a goodnight kiss, don't you? You know, I think I want that too. Come here. You're safe here. The crackling fire beside you, my warmth all around you. I'm not going anywhere. Good night, my love. I'll be here when you wake up.